Ganesh.
Sir and ma'am. Happy New Year to all the friends who have joined. Wishing everyone a peaceful, joyful, and a healthy 2026, full of U-turns, where we encourage people to take U-turn at QLU. You have to go within. You are going outside, turn, U-turn, and within. So may 2026 be full of U-turns where we keep going within deeper and deeper. And sir and ma'am, thank you so much for joining. We have 7 questions already today, and but before we take the questions, we'd love a full moon message and a New Year message from you, and then we can take questions.
Thank you, Ganesh. And we also wish you and all the friends here, everyone here, uh, Happy New Year. And it's very significant because even though it is not our Indian calendar, according to that, our Indian calendar has a different beginning and different end. And according to English calendar, Western calendar, this is also apt because it is a Uttarayan time. We are heading towards Uttarayan now. It's a very significant. That's why we celebrate this also. In India, we are lucky to celebrate these two, New Years. Our own New Year and also this New Year from by the Western calendar. So, dear friends, we all actually aspire to become full, complete beings. Because every full moon, it reminds us about the fullness. That is the truth, that we're all complete and whole, total, and undivided, wholesome beings. But we perceive the lack in the physical plane. Why do we feel that? Because mind creates matrix. We're trapped in the matrix of the mind. Mind makes us perceive that, oh, I lack this, I'm inadequate, I'm powerless, I'm a victim. So many perceptions. That's why there is a innate urge to move towards our fullness. It's by default, it's there in everyone. It's not that we want to become full, we are already full, we are perceiving the lack, that's all. Perceiving that there is something to be fixed in us. There is nothing to be fixed in us. We are not broken and broken pieces. We are all integrated whole beings. This new understanding emerges the more we connect to our deeper selves. And every full moon is a reminder to us. Nothing to be fixed. We are already all right. It's not deceiving or pretending that we are whole, complete beings, but that's the truth. Only we need to discover it. We need to realize it. We need to experience that. Of course, there are. It's a process. It's a process to uh, realize it. Some they realize with just all of a sudden, very quickly. Those who are ready. Some may take a little time. That's all. And it's wonderful to meet you all on this every full moon. This is such a great occasion to meet all of you, dear friends. Over to Dr. Lakshmi.
Pranams, my dear friends. Happy Pausha Paurnima to all of you. What a wonderful beginning because so many years have gone and one more year is welcoming us. So we have to be grateful that we are alive, this present moment, and universe is giving us the opportunity to explore our own divinity. So this full moon is also giving us an opportunity to understand that we are all part of the creation and we are part of nature. So whenever we disconnect from nature, whenever we move away from nature, then man is burdened with problems. Man is burdened because we are not in alignment with ourselves. When we are not in alignment with ourselves, we do wrong things and we accumulate a lot of burden in our own ignorance. But every full moon is an opportunity for us to realize that and to align ourselves to the nature, align ourselves to the divine energy so that we can unfold and we can connect to our full potential like the full moon. So, friends, this is a beautiful opportunity because every new year we all celebrate, oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. But somebody asked, why are you so excited about a new year? Why are you celebrating New Year? Why do we need to celebrate New Year? Yes, we need to celebrate because this new year is giving us 365 opportunities. 365 opportunities this new year is giving us to align ourselves to our purpose, to our divinity, and to the greater. So, friends, it's in our hands. We are the ones, we have to make the choice whether we want to utilize this opportunity because every day is an opportunity for us. Every day is an opportunity for us to learn something, to grow, to evolve, to refresh, to restart, to rejuvenate, and to reconnect with ourselves. So, may you all utilize each opportunity, each day, and may you all realize your true self. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for the message. We'll go to the first question in the interest of time. And first question is from Tanya Shukla. She says, my question is around autism in children. What causes it, and how can the parent of a child diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder help their child shine despite noticing the considerable lags in developmental milestones in their child?
Okay. Thank you for asking this question. It's a really an issue, a pressing issue in the world, and many parents they feel that they don't have any solution and they're seeking for answers. And we can look at this problem from different perspectives. Okay. From the therapeutic point of view, autism, when a pregnant mother is carrying this baby inside her womb space, there's something that's happening around her where there's a lack of communication, loss of communication, or she could not communicate and express. Okay, that's one thing which programs a child to have this kind of conflict of communication. Autism mainly where we lack some social skills, communication skills, and This is from one perspective. Second, transgenerational perspective, where ancestral line, where the few generations, their conflicts, people are divided. They did not communicate with each other. They never communicated. There's a disruption in the communication system between two groups. The clan was divided, tribe was divided into two groups. Even that was also investigated as one of the sources of the root causes. And the third perspective is about the spiritual perspective. All so-called diagnosed as autism spectrum disorder or autistic children, they are not special children, but they're specially abled children. They are called as old souls. Means in the evolutionary, uh, ladder of the soul, they almost like reach to the final old soul stage. Highly evolved beings, but for some important experiences, they are reincarnating as having some kind of challenges in the physical system. So, for example, most of the times they want to be a facilitator and teacher to the parents to make them give or show the unconditional love to the children. Parents, if they really do that, they are able to really open their hearts and unconditionally love the child, then the lesson is learned. And most of the times, the child may develop some skills, some kind of abilities where they can handle the communication or the some kind of movements and some there can be a lot of improvement. So from the past life perspective also we find some causes for that, where it's about the lack of communication system disrupted. So but I resonate a lot with reincarnation perspective, because we need to look at everyone as a soul, not just the body which we are inhabiting. We are truly souls who are residing in these bodies. Even the children who are born with some kind of challenges or some kind of deformities, some even Down syndrome to different kind of genetic abnormalities. All of them, from the reincarnation perspective, they're the old souls. We were in Bhopal, and one family invited us to their family, to their home, to show their child. The child is autistic, and when we went there, we felt like we are meeting a Buddha. Like how much radiation of the spiritual vibration they're emanating is it touches our heart. We could feel that, because as if felt that we are meeting a saint who was completely in the samadhi state, no thought, no mind, completely still. So I resonate a lot with this reincarnation perspective. Of course, the therapeutic aspect. Many, if they parents, they go through the some kind of therapy sessions. They understand. They might even unknot or release the knots, which is tying between, which created a program, which is program is passed on or downloaded to the child. So even that could be very helpful.
Yeah, and we are hearing about autism so much nowadays, but it was not that much. We never used to hear about this word autism. So it clearly shows that in simple terms that children need parents, the physical presence, the love, because for children, time is love. The time you give to your child is love. If you don't give time to your child, they think that my dad doesn't love me, my mom doesn't love me. So I think in all these developmental stages, it is so important for the child to be in the presence of the parent, to experience that love, to experience that guidance, so that the child can fully blossom like a flower. So that's very important. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, autism spectrum disorder, some children, they have some special ability. They have the musical talents mostly.
Yeah.
They like music. They respond to music. Their language is music. And the expression is so spontaneous in them mostly. And sometimes in the physical plane, because they want to communicate many things, they can't, they're unable to, they feel frustration. When there is frustration, there is aggression.
Hmm.
Sometimes they scratch the parent who is there, and they may become so aggressive sometimes
I
because
think
they,
that
yeah,
that energy needs to be,
channeled.
channeled. So that's
Yeah.
so we need to really look at that talent that child has, and we have to,
Mhm.
encourage them, because that child we have met in Bhopal,
Yeah.
he was so wise, extremely intelligent, but nobody could understand that child, he was giving advices like a wise man to the parents, but he couldn't move. So the doctors or the world is diagnosing them that they are autistic, but I think they have these special abilities and they are very special. If we can recognize that, and if we can just encourage them in that direction, I think they'll be able to really blossom. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Dr. Lakshmi told something very beautiful. Prevention is always better than cure. So in the world, this is very important. The need of the hour for the conscious parenting, mindful parenting by every parent. This awareness need to be created worldwide. How important that a parent's presence is, uh, what we can give to the child, even the entire development, all that happens right inside the womb of the mother. So, spiritual, conscious pregnancy, conscious conception to conscious birthing process, conscious rearing the child to everything has to be with consciousness. It has
Yeah,
to be done with
parents really play a very important
key role.
role, a key role, because a parent, when they are very much aware, they can pass on something beautiful, and they can just break all those patterns which are not, sabotaging, self-sabotaging patterns. All these things need not be passed on to the children. So an aware parent can do that, an awakened parent can do that, a conscious parent can do that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir and ma'am. And there is one more question around children, so I'll take that. And
Yes, yes, Ganesh.
that is from our friend, I think in Vietnam. Wang Pham is asking, what are possible reasons that a child steals repeatedly? The parents had explained to her that it's wrong, but she repeated it. Sometimes she stole money, sometimes she stole snacks from the shop. What should her parents do? Thank you for your guidance on this.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Sometimes children, their behaviors, you know, we wonder why the child is lying, why child is stealing. There is everything in the home. Why child is doing that way? Well, if we see from the physical eyes, we think that there's something wrong with the child. But if we see through spiritual eyes, we see something beautiful, something different. The child is a mirror. It could be that a child is carrying a program from the ancestors. Maybe two, three generations back, they one generation the people were starving. They could not get the food, but there was an intense desire to take from the shop, steal from some place, but they could not do it for various reasons: fear of punishment, fear of being caught, fear of even the morality, the moral values and all that. So they could not do it. The child is fulfilling that desire. This is called project purpose of the ancestor. They're fulfilling it. So I met a boy who had the always stealing spoons and keychains and anything which is steel, he keeps it in the bag. And this child was raised by the grandmother. Grandmother was also diagnosed as kleptomaniac, means
Yeah.
she steals in her own home. She goes to her relative's home, or she stays with a son or a daughter. There itself she steals all the spoons and everything. This boy was raised by the grandmother, so he used to collect. He used to always, he has to pick up something. So that's why children are the really, really mirrors. These behaviors, these traits, these are all downloaded programs, either from the parent, from the ancestors also, or it could be from past lives, downloaded programs, downloaded information of the our own past lives. For example, a thief in the past life, and his subtle body, energy body, astral body carries that information, because we are a bundle of information. We are born in with a new body, but the astral body, the entire subtle body complex is the same. We carry the information. We have that knack of stealing, robbery, and the inclination or the urge to do that, because it comes from that even the past life. So we need to explore. Sometimes we need to look into the child. What is this child mirroring? The child mirroring parent, child mirroring some desire which is not fulfilled by the parent, or is it the desire not fulfilled by the wish of the ancestor which is not fulfilled?
Yeah. So Doc Newton has shared about the transgenerational and the past life thing, but something very simple thing as, no nurturing discipline. As simple as it. So if the example Doc Newton has given, this grandson who was watching grandmother stealing everything, what will he learn? Because for him, grandmother is the role model. He doesn't know anything else. He thinks that that's how he should be, that's how he should behave. So, friends, it is so important for a child to have this nurturing discipline. Like, for example, in many families, the parents are teaching children you should not lie. But when some father's friend calls him and father is at home and the father is telling his wife to tell him that I am not there at home. So the child observes this and the child feels, oh, my father is lying and he is teaching me not to lie. So, friends, children are like, they are just like a sponge. They just absorb. They just absorb. So for them, when they're growing up, this nurturing discipline, loving discipline, not the rigid discipline where they are being punished, where they are being abused. It's not that discipline. The nurturing discipline where the child needs to be taught what is right, what is wrong, what needs to be done, what should not be done. So this all comes under, the guidance the parents need to give when they are growing up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. sir and ma'am. And this, I was reminded of a person I heard of just 2 weeks back. He's a multi-millionaire. He's traveling abroad for business and all of these places. Whichever hotel he goes, his staff goes and they inform the hotel in advance that he will take towels, he will take things from the hotel.
Yeah,
He has more money, but it is an addiction.
yeah.
So, sir talked about kleptomania and this thing
Yes.
that, but it's actually trying to fill a void, some emptiness inside that is coming, as you shared, sir. And so beautiful. And all our friends who want, since you asked two questions today on children, Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi, for the first time, are actually bringing the mindful parent, the conscious parenting workshop to Delhi in April. So you can, of course, join us for that. Those who have, because I don't think it has been publicly done before, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong. I
Yeah.
don't think you have done this 2 day mindful parent workshop before. So it will be beautiful to for friends who have children or even otherwise planning to have children or would like to learn how to work with children and to be more mindful. They can join us in Delhi in April.
Yeah.
The next question,
Yeah,
sir.
one more point I just want to add, Ganesh, because
Yes.
sometimes it can also come from the lack that we have experienced as children.
Mhm.
Because our friend from Vietnam, he or she has asked this question because Vietnam has experienced a lot of painful experiences during war just 50 years back. You know, no food, nothing, no money, so much of lack they have experienced. So they just grow up with that feeling, with that lack, with those experiences. And even if they are millionaires now, right now, they feel that we don't have enough.
Yeah.
So, that's how they're just unconscious way of, doing these things. And this can really help, if they understand the root cause. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question is an anonymous question. Uh, is being a loner wolf, I don't, maybe you're talking about being a lone wolf, but is being a loner wolf in the spiritual path and in life bad or harmful for growth and transformation? I have been a loner since my childhood and don't have any friends except my family. Sometimes I feel because I have no friends who will come into my funeral, and what memories of friendship will my soul take at the time of death? And in my dying days, I want to be surrounded by friends too, along with family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's that's really a great experience to be for a spiritual seeker to be a loner wolf is a great experience because they want isolation, they want the koa experience, they want to be not surrounded by all the time people because they want to do sadhana practice. So, but those who have the fear of intimacy, fear of getting losing people, oh, if
Or fear
I
of getting hurt.
fear of getting hurt by the people, mostly relationship hurts, and they don't want to make friendship with anybody. They want to remain isolated. But it's always we are born to be social beings, not isolated beings. That's only a brief intervals we experience that where we go into a cave, meditate, cave of silence, and experience it. Then later on we are here to rejoice, celebrate our life with all our friends here. So because each will enrich others experience, we listen to others experience, we share our experience, we also participate in everyone's their beautiful journeys. So it's a journey of togetherness.
I think the friend, whoever has asked this question, there is a deep desire that, when I die, I want friends to be there. So that clearly shows that you have, you're experiencing, maybe it's a defense mechanism, it's a protective mechanism for you. you have chosen to be all alone so that you'll not be hurt. That's why, but because the deep desire within you is showing something. So if you can just go back to those moments where you were hurt by people, or where you were rejected by people, and why you have chosen to be all alone, so then you can really, really work on all those wounds, and then later, if you make a choice, you can be all alone, or you'll be able to make many friends and you also will have your own time for yourself. There will be a balance of both.
I
Yes.
can also share a pointer, so which can really help you, my dear friend. So, friend anonymous.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful question that I appreciate your courage in asking this question. So, what is the advantage of being a loner wolf?
Mhm.
Uh, what is the advantage? Because without a positive, intention behind anything, we'll not keep that kind of experience with us for a longer time. Since childhood, you shared that you always remain like a loner being. It means that you wanted that experience. What is the advantage of having that? What is the disadvantage of being a loner wolf?
Yeah.
These two questions is enough. It
Ask
will
yourself these
ask
two
us,
questions.
yeah, because there is a desire, but we resist the desire also. There is a deeper identity in us which wants to which resists the desired goal that we want to achieve, because this is coming from that fear. Oh, I lose. The advantage is I will not be hurt. I will be in my comfort zone. I will be safe. I will be secure. I might not lose my own privacy, many things. But the desire pulls us always. So if you can really reflect on these two questions, it can unhook you from this experience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. The next question is from Rakhi Agarwal. I'm seeing butterflies near me very frequently nowadays. What is its spiritual meaning?
Wow.
So, oh wow. So, what is the spiritual meaning for you, Raki ji? Because everyone, how we see, what meaning we give to the many things around us is very unique. And I might say about myself, but I can't say about you, Raki ji. Mostly in general terms, we can say butterfly is transformation, caterpillar to butterfly stage, But it's not only that. It could be something different. The meaning that we give to everything around us, every small object, animal, plant, bird, everything, humans, situations, we give meaning to that. We are, meaning making machines. Our mind is called meaning making machine. We always try to make some meaning out of everything. What is that meaning that you give to butterfly? Ask yourself that question. So, sorry that,
Yeah.
direct answer for
But
it.
but in general, whenever you're ready to make a shift, whenever you're ready to transform, nature also will just give you some signs, signals. So you just ask yourself, what does butterfly, represent? And definitely, in general, it is transformation. A beautiful transformation maybe is waiting, and you are ready for that shift. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Shrikant ji is asking, why do I suddenly start sweating and feel a heaviness in my chest and heart as if something is happening? And it feels like fear.
Okay.
It is fear, because heaviness, any unpleasant experience, it's a kind of fear reaction. It's a adrenergic, sympathetic nervous system activation. Sometimes the memories that we carry from the past, they are inaccessible, but they get triggered These memories, they constantly, we see something around us happening, and even slightest cues, slightest triggers also, it triggers that adrenergic surge in us. There's adrenaline that is secreted, and we get palpitation in the heart, heaviness in the heart, and perspiration and sweating, and we start breathing heavily, we start breathing shallow way, and rapid breathing. All these are symptoms, so if you are able to recognize that as a fear, it is good step. You could recognize it. Sometimes it is like we don't even notice that. You are able to connect. Oh, there's something fearful I'm feeling. Fear is not outside, fear is inside me. And sometimes we think that there's something that is fear outside waiting for me. There is no fear outside.
Yeah.
There is no threat outside. It's all internal.
Yes,
Yeah.
because something might have happened maybe 20 years back, 30 years back, or when you're a child, but all that information goes into your subconscious mind. Maybe your mind is not remembering that, but your body remembers. Your body never lies. Your body remembers everything. So I just want to share something. Recently, we were doing this Telugu Inner Child program, and whenever somebody was sharing their experience, everybody was clapping. And one woman comes to me and she says, "Ma'am, please ask them not to clap. Ma'am, please ask them not to clap." I just asked her, what happened? Everybody is appreciating each other, everybody is encouraging each other, but why is it traumatic for you? And then immediately, in the next process, she went back and she went back to that moment where mom and dad were fighting, shouting, so loud noises. And now this noise triggered that fear for her now, and she is almost 60-year-old now. So friends, you can understand that your body is holding all this information as sensations, as feelings, and this fear. So if you can just, because you have to be thankful to your body because your body has brought this out, and the next step is to just connect back and work on that, whatever is what your body is showing you, so that you can be free from all these symptoms and you can heal yourself.
So one thing that I can share with you for your practice, so whenever it is happening for you, you pay attention. Don't push it away. Don't rub it away. Don't make yourself busy in that moment. Don't distract yourself from that. Hold it in your awareness field of your awareness. Notice the sensations. Notice your feelings. Notice that emotion which is rising. Don't distract yourself in that mood. Give your 100% attention to it. Awareness, it transforms everything. We have to stay with that experience. The experience need to be completed. Mostly every experience we leave it in the halfway.
Or we distract
We
ourselves.
distract
We switch
ourselves.
on TV, we go out, we party with our friends, or we read a book. So we are distracting ourselves. So it's good to
So in that moment, whatever makes you to completely connect to that heaviness in the heart, heaviness in the chest, and the sweat, sweaty palms, all that bodily reaction, bodily sensations, just stay with that as long as you can. If you're breathing in that moment, conscious breathing and aware breathing is helpful, do it. Whatever is going to make you be fully present in that moment is going, you can do it. Shrikantji, that's going to be very helpful. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you, sir. And you guided before the way out is through it rather than
Yes.
out somewhere else. So we go through the fear.
Yeah.
And thank you. I'm reminded of my third Vipassana experience. I had to go through that.
Right.
So thank you so much. We
Yes.
have 21 minutes left, two questions, and we also have to do meditation. So I'm going to uh, bring the next question is from Divya.
Mhm.
I have been working on healing my relationship with my biological parents. My father has passed away, but I was very close to him and I shared a meaningful experience with my mother last year. I've recently been advised to work on my sense of belonging with them. I have never, this is a longish question. I'm just reading the whole thing. I have never lived with my biological parents and naturally felt more connected to my adoptive parents. We've met only intermittently and come from very different backgrounds. I am struggling to understand how to build a sense of belonging with them. I'm assuming the biological parents, especially as this lack of belonging is now affecting my relationships where I don't feel fully connected.
Yeah. So a sense of belonging comes for a child when their roots are fully developed. For example, a child who is given for adoption, raised by adoptive parents, they are suddenly uprooted and given to somewhere else. Somewhere else the child is started growing up. The child's innate search for where do I belong, where are my biological parents, they want to always go back, like a salmon fish in the ocean tries to swim against the tides and even long distances, like almost thousands of miles. It swims, go back to the origin. So even for a child who is adopted to a different family, there is always, they want to meet the biological parent. We understand your whatever that you are going through, and Divyaji, and it is possible to heal it. You take your biological parents into your heart as well as your adoptive parents. So generally in constellation work, family constellation, that's what we do. There's a adoptive parents, we are very grateful for them that they're given shelter, and biological parents for the gift of life they passed on for various reasons, because of the finances, could be many other reasons we do not know. They might have given you for adoption. It
But
doesn't
yeah,
mean that they rejected you,
yeah,
abandoned
yeah.
you.
But usually,
Yeah.
when a child is given for adoption, the first emotion that comes up for the child is anger. Why did my parents give me away? So maybe feelings of abandonment, feelings of rejection, so much is there, which is stopping you to connect to your roots, to connect to your parents. So all these things need to be processed, dealt with, and then, from your heart, you'll be able to really connect with your biological parents, and you'll be grateful, you'll be thankful for just that gift that, they have given birth to you, and that's enough.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Last question before we go into meditation. And friends, many of you are posting questions in the chat. Thank you so much for all your questions. Please do email them on the email ID. Khushbu can share the email, newton at theahamovement.com. We are taking the questions. We are giving priority to questions that are pre-received. So if you can do that, please send it for the next conversation. The last question for today, sir, ma'am. Uh, this is coming from Mishita Gupta. Why am I unable to see anything during meditation? It feels completely black, and even when I try to visualize, I can't. Is this a blockage?
Okay, Nishita ji, everything is blank. That's really a good
A
experience,
wonderful
a wonderful
experience.
experience. Meditation should not be done for experiences. The first thing, meditation must be done for meditation's sake. That's why yoga chitta vritti nirodha. This is a definition given by Patanjali Maharshi. Means whenever we are meditating, our mind becomes very tranquil, very serene, very like a
Blank,
blank, it's
empty.
empty and silent. Just be aware, become aware, be a witness to that emptiness.
See, that's
That's
the,
it.
yeah.
And that is the greatest experience. We don't need to see God, we don't need to see colors, we don't need to see chakras, we don't need to see anything. It's becoming more and more aware what's happening when we are utterly still and silent. That is the goal of meditation. Goal of meditation is to drop all the goals, expectations. I want this experience. I want astral travel. I want the third eye awakening, Kundalini energy awakening. No, meditation is for meditation's sake. Just we need to become more aware, 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 aware.
Expectations and comparisons. We compare our experience with others' experience. That's the problem. But meditation is all about experiencing that emptiness, experiencing that stillness. That's absolutely wonderful experience, whatever you're experiencing.
When we are able to embrace that stillness and shunya, mahashunya, the very next moment, the moment you are completely embracing it, you realize yourself. That's the key. Mostly we don't embrace it. We feel threatened. When it is empty, it reminds about our death. Death is very silent. Death moments very silent. Nobody accompanies you. Everything is so silent. So it reminds us about like you're going to die. Many people they come out. They don't want to connect with the emptiness. Shunya, Mahashunya. That's the greatest method Buddha has given. Connect to the emptiness. Shunya, Mahashunya. Where there's nothing. You become nobody, you become nothing, no experience, nothing, no goal, nothing. Everything is dropped. You drop yourself, then you become that all pervasive self. You become that anatta, no separate self. You become that universal self. You realize yourself in that moment. Nishchitaji.
Beautiful.
That is the way. Actually, Buddha has simplified the formula. Very easy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. I think we are ready for
Yes,
meditation.
yes, Ganesh.
So if you'd like to play music, you can play it, or if you'd like us to play, or without music.
I think without music is
Without is
better.
better.
Yeah.
So, friends, with whatever Dr. Newton has shared, let us all now experience that state. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, sit in a comfortable posture, focus your attention on your breath. How it is going in, how it is coming out. Allow yourself to breathe fully, quietly, gently. The natural breath. Each inhalation and exhalation give yourself the permission to not do anything. Give yourself permission to experience stillness in this present moment. Just experience this present moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Allow yourself to experience this silence, this deep silence. Just be in this present moment. A little bit of part of your attention can focus on your body, how your body is feeling. With each breath, allow your body to relax. Allow your body to rest. Allow your body to experience this deep relaxation. Little bit of attention can go to the mind. What's happening in the mind? Is your mind? Is your thoughts? Or running towards the future plans, what to do, the planning list, or the mind, the thoughts are full of past experiences, past worries. Very gently, with loving compassion, bring your mind to just relax, to rest. Very lovingly, with loving compassion, let your mind rest. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just be in this present moment. Just be still. Just be. Allow yourself to experience this stillness, this emptiness. The divine energies of the full moon, the divine vibrations of the full moon. Just immerse yourself. Immerse yourself in these divine energies of the full moon. Allow yourself to experience this deep inner peace. Experiencing this inner silence, this emptiness, this stillness. Filling yourself with all the divine energies of the full moon. Slowly, slowly. Take your own time. Slowly, slowly. You can return back to this present moment, feeling peaceful, joyful. You can place your hands on your eyes and slowly, slowly, slowly you can open your eyes, returning back to this present moment. Completely preparing yourself for a new shift, for a new
Thank you.
beginning.
Thank Thank you so much, ma'am, for beginning 2026 with this beautiful meditation. And before we end today, we'll end with a song. And but I did want to share that Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi will be traveling to Ahmedabad and Mumbai next week and the week after. So you are most welcome, friends, to be in their presence on next Saturday, Sunday, which is coming Saturday, Sunday, the 10th and 11th of January. We will be in Ahmedabad with the family constellation workshop that Sir and Ma'am will facilitate. And the subsequent Saturday and Sunday, which is the 17th and 18th of January, will be in Delhi, in Mumbai at the Sea Princess Hotel in Juhu to do the self mastery workshop. And both of these are highly recommended, and we invite all friends to join. Also, on the 15th of January in the evening in Mumbai, we will have Sangha with Sir and Ma'am. For all those who are in Mumbai, you are welcome to join at 5 p.m. For Sangha and meditation live in person. Yes, Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi are for real. You can see them also. So you can, uh, and and we will have that on the 15th of January. So, Khushbu, if we can end with a little song. Thank you, sir and ma'am.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space with the air, like I don't care, baby. By the way, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that.
We'll meet again
Thank
next full
you. Thank
moon.
you. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you,
Thank you,
friends.
Ganesh.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you. Bye.
bye, bye, bye. Wonderful. Very good, very good.